Hi, I'm going to continue my quadcopter build. Last time we finished up the landing gear. Turned out quite well. I guess we will have to do some fine adjustment when we attach the landing gear to the quadcopter itself. So until then, we just leave it right here at the bench. Now we're going to start at the quadcopter itself. We have the engines here and the frame and ESCs and everything. So let's start attaching the engines to the arms. So yes, I've put the frame on the table and the engines. I have 5 of them. I have 1 spare. So let's just open up the frame. So we have the arm. We have a nice business car, some screws, more screws. And the PCB, the frame itself, I don't know if it's a PCB, it's a power distribution board. So basically, we can just put the box aside. I don't know how to build this. This is my first quadcopter, so I will have to learn as I go along. So, but this looks very nice. Very, very nice. Yes, so this is a power distribution board as well. So I will have to take a look at how to wire this up. I will have to study that. Now, this video I was thinking of attaching the engines to the arms. To start with that, basically. So we will just put the bottom and the top plate and the business card aside, and we will open the take the engines out of the box. So I decided to go for the Multistar. What's the number here? It's the 3508 700 kV motors. So I hope they will be okay for this. So let's see, how should I mount this? Should I have the wire like that, or should I have the wire like that? And I will have the ESC attached underneath or on top, or if I will have the ESC basically underneath. So it's going to go something like this. But we can take that later, and so just see if we can figure out how to attach the engines. Do these holes fit? No, they do not. So these holes does not fit these engines. And are there any? No. So that was not actually not good, because that's probably a showstopper. I don't know. Is to Is 2 screws for the engine enough? I do not know. I will have to basically stop the build right now and take a look. Maybe I will need some kind of adapter. So again, the holes for the engine does not fit the holes for the arm. There's only 2 of the holes that are okay. And no, that doesn't fit. Okay, so let me pause the video right here, and I have to investigate to see if it's 2 screws is enough. I highly doubt it, or if I have to get some kind of mounting adapter for these type of arms. If in worst case scenario I will have to buy new engines, that would not be great, because I found that these engines was not that cheap actually, but they were supposed to be good. So okay, let's pause and I will investigate the issue. Yes, I have done some investigation, and well, to my knowledge 2 screws should be enough. So I just test fitted it and as you can see, 2 screws and it goes quite good. So I will take these off again and I will put some thread lock on. Oh, take this little plastic bag and thread lock on it. So I can only choose to have the wire go out this way, or turn it around and have it go on the other side of the arm, and it doesn't really matter which way it goes. So of course I lost the screw, totally submerged in the thread lock, but the screw is a bit long. So, and I just tighten the screw, and there is no way for the screw to touch anything vital inside the engine, so that should be fine. So as you can see, the wire is gonna be tuck. I don't know, maybe I will feed the wire underneath and then through the arms. I will take a closer look at that. So that was one. And maybe I should just clean up a little bit. So most of these I won't be needing. Like that. Another arm. A little more thread lock. And all I will be needing are those long screws. The rest I can just put back in the bag. And just repeat the process. Tighten them up. So. I think they are a bit big, these motors for this frame. The disadvantage of having these big motors is that the frame, the arm does not protect the motor. So as you can see, the motor is basically a few millimeters outside of the frame. So so the frame does not protect the motor in a crash or anything. So last one. So I'll just a little bit more. Look at the last one there. There you go. This one's a bit slow and hard. So there you go. Hopefully that won't budge. So that was the, and then I have one spare motor. Put that aside. The next is going to be to attach the top plate. I think I will have the white arms in the front, so if we follow the arrow on the PCB here to match the front, I can screw these on, and probably it's a good idea to use Loctite on these also. It's a metal threaded insert, so that should be fine. So I think I will just screw on these the top plate. And then attach the ESC, and then at the last put this one on, because I have to solder the PCB there. So let's see what kind of screws is it for the. So I need a different tool for that. And see if this is the right size. Yes, it is. So let me just test fit one. So are they different sizes? No, they are all the same. So seems like they are a bit long. And just to make sure that this, this is even longer, so, and they do not fit, so that's for something else. Not that I know what that should be, because this is very easy. So the tool that I'm using is not very good, so okay. But that should be fine. So let me just put the some thread lock on my little bag. So I will just continue with this and attach all the arms to this bore, and we'll see. I will come back when I'm done. Yes, I changed my mind. I took off the top plate and chose to attach the bottom plate first. I realized that all So now I will find my soldering iron and put some tin on all the pads on the PCB board. When that's done, I'm ready to find the ESCs and try to attach the cables and see how I will fit all the wiring. I will try to make this as clean as possible. It's always well, at least I don't have a lot of experience with this. Actually, this is my first quad. However, I've seen a lot of videos, and it's always, you know, to have a cleanest possible build. However, if I cut all the wires and do everything, you know, kind of the right way the first time, then I don't know how I will be able to change the settings or the construction of the quad afterwards. So that's, I'm not quite sure yet how to do it. Should I just keep the wires and see how things works and try to clean up later on, or do I just do it the way I think it should be done at the very first time? I do believe that most people who has built a quad, they build the one first time, and then you get, after, when you get experience, you will find ways to make it cleaner and hopefully better. So, but anyway, let me find my soldering iron and prepare the PCB board. So yes, I found my soldering iron. So let me just then put some solder on the pads. So one more. So now I have soldered the, I don't know if it's that easy to see, but I have soldered the pads there. I'm going to continue the whole all the pads, and I will get back when I'm done. Yes, I have now soldered on the pads for the battery and for each of the ESCs, pre-soldered. So now that's ready. Now I can take off the straps for the leads and find my ESCs and try to see the best way to attach the ESCs. So I will do that. I will do some measuring and a little bit, and then I will be back and we will see how it goes. Yes, so I have now found the bullets connector for the ESC and the motor. So I have pre-tinned all the bullets connector, the male and the female, so they are all pre-tinned. And I see the wires from the ESC is also tinned. So I will just now keep bumping the camera, but so I will now just heat up the let me get some higher temperature on my I'm losing it. So let me just get it back in position. So I do not forget the heat shrink. I will put on the heat shrink later. So now, for now, there we go. First one, and second one, and last one. There you go. So I have soldered on the bullets connector, and I will do that. These are not going to have bullets connectors, so this is going to be soldered right to the power distribution board. But I need this, and I will cut the wire to the length and solder on the male bullets connector for that. So this was the first one, and I have 3 more to go. I will do that, and I will be back. Yes, so I have now soldered on all the bullets connector on all the ESCs, and I have taken the first motor, cut off the wires, and soldered some bullets connectors for that, and on that one as well. This one, the ESC is going to go through here, and I'm going to attach it with double-sided tape and with zip ties. And I'm going to put some heat shrink around here, connect these, and yeah, and heat shrink everything and zip tie everything down. And these are going to go through here first, though, like this, and then connect it and tie it down. So this is going to be the setup, and I will do the before I attach this one, I'm going to cut the power wires and solder them to the power distribution board, so I get the correct size, or the length of the cable, I would say. So there's no point for me to film while I do all of this. So now you see how I do the first arm, and I'm going to repeat it on the other three, and I will get back when I'm done. Yes, I have now attached the ESCs on 3 of the legs, just like this. I have wired the wires from the engine underneath, cut them off, and soldered on the bullets connector, heat shrink, some zip ties, and the ESC is attached with zip tie and double-sided tape. And the wires are cut to length and soldered on the power distribution board underneath there. I don't know how easy it is to see anyway. So I have one more left, and I was thinking of just showing how I do it. I'm not an expert on this in any way, but just want to show you how I do it. I'm quite sure that we are doing it different ways. So I will just put the ESC in place like that. Oh, I don't have bullets connector on this one, so I will need to solder on some bullets connector. And cut the wires to length. So I will feed the wires in here. Like that, and I will grab the bullet connectors and my helping hand. And some heat shrink. So let me do these bullets connectors first. Now we can. One. Like that. And then I will try to cut the wires at the same length as the other. So it's something like that. Anyone? there you go. I will twist them a little bit. Take my helping hand again, and I will pre-tin the the wires. Okay, last one. There you go. Yeah, I have to attach the bullet connectors also, so I will do that. And last one. I will verify the solder joints later. Oh, that was hot. I just touched the there you go. So yeah. Oh yes, it's hot, it's hot, it's hot. So I will feed them through here. Just like that, and I will put the heat shrink over. And now I will turn it around. I will just remove these screws because I don't need them at the moment. Put them away. And then I will turn the quad, and I will hold the ESC in place and just cut the wires by eyesight. So I want it there, and the other one there. Put the wires away. Strip off some excess. Twist them a bit. And preheat the wire ends. Like that. And then I will solder on the black wire first. Like that. I'll feed in the red wire. It may look fiddly, but it's actually not that bad. And just grab the I'm sorry, you probably won't see a lot of what I'm doing, but I just feed the wire through and onto the power distribution board. And the important thing is that you have pre-tinned the wire and pre-tinned the pads on the power distribution board. So now the ESC is tinned on the power distribution board side, and I have attached the bullets connector and attached them. What I do not know if the engine is running the correct way, so that's we're going to figure out right now. And this is the front, and this is the back. So the front engines, they have to rotate inwards, and the back motors have to rotate outwards. So they're going to go like that. So that would be clockwise and anti-clockwise. So I will just put the ESC cable. Actually, I'm gonna program it first. I'm just gonna this Plush ESC ESCs I can program with this card. It makes it so incredibly easy. So I hope I have done everything correct way, and I can just connect the power. And here you go. You can see the LEDs flashing. So the brake is off. Battery type is Leon. Cutoff type is soft cutoff. Cutoff voltage is middle. Start mode is normal, and I want to change that to soft. I'm going to go to start mode, soft, OK. And that's it. That's all that I need to do. And now I can just attach the servo tester, and so this one has to go this way. You see that? Maybe put that in shot. So it has to go this way, and it's going the wrong direction. Yeah, the engine is spinning the wrong direction, so I have to turn it over and disconnect the power and just swap out any of the wires. It doesn't matter which one. And put on the heat shrink. If these are touching, it's gonna blow. Okay. So do that again. So it's going to go this way. And now it's turning this way. And if I now connect all the engines to this servo tester, and now now I can verify that all engines are running the correct way. So this one is running the inwards. This one is running inwards. This one is running outwards. And this one is running outwards. So according to what I know, that should be the correct way. So we will just disconnect the power, put away the battery. And I will finish up this one. So I will cut off a small piece of double-sided tape. Neat. Attach it like that. And a strip. Like that, and I will take out my heat gun and heat up the heat shrink. Like that. Take another zip tie and feed it through the arm and tighten it up like this. Maybe it could be prettier, but I think it's good enough. For now, all the engines are on. The ESC is on. What I need to do is I have to remove the red wire from this servo lead. Because I'm not going to feed power from the ESCs, from the back in the ESCs into the AudioPilot, and I will attach some voltage regulator here, separate voltage regulator, so that I can have 5 and 12 volts feeding from the power distribution board. This board is mostly going to run on 4-cell, so I need to have 12 volt and the 5 volts also to various equipment. So I will start working with that. For now, all the engines are on and the ESCs are on. And I will get back when I'm agreeing with myself which part I will go and what to do next. So for now, thank you for watching.